Hi, Q here, and this is going to be the final installment of what I think of the Whatever Happens plan by Currys and PC World. I believe they don't actually do that plan now. They've probably changed the name because of all the shit they've got from me. Right, but I'll go into that more towards the end of the video. Right, here we go. This is what we now have. As you will know, we sent it off 3 times and blah 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 blah. Watch the other videos if you want to see the farcical crap that they returned to me. They were supposed to get in touch with me on the 3rd time within 24 to 48 hours and let me know whether they were going to try and repair it again, which apparently, according to the Ombudsman, they were legally allowed to, or whether they were going to give me a new one. Right. A week later, they got in touch with me to say, you will get a voucher within a week. 10 days after that, I got in touch with them again because I'd heard nothing. Eventually, after being on their phone line again for probably 40 minutes, which it's not a premium phone line, but you do have to pay extra for it. They finally gave me a code over the phone. I then went into PC World, gave them this code that they've given me, which was basically giving me an entitlement to another iPod. Another Generation 4, but when I got there they only had one. It was the display iPod 4, which they tried to palm me off with, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, I flatly refused to accept it because the contract said, and they had gone out of contract at this point, they'd taken too long to sort this out. The contract said I get back either my repaired iPod or a brand new one, not a display one. The funny thing was, when the girl got it out the cabinet, the box had already been opened, and as she got it out and opened the box, the flaming thing fell out on the floor. Didn't break, but it fell out on the floor. So as you can imagine, I flatly refused to have that. They then told me, well, that was the only one in the store, but we have a Generation 5, which is what we ended up with. That's what you're looking at now. It's a lovely piece of kit, but they wanted me to pay an extra £70. Now, as I'm sure you can imagine, I flatly refused. Now, on the video you can see me being slightly sarcastic here, showing how the screen actually fits inside the iPod. Sweet that, isn't it? Nothing like what I got back from them gobshites. See, doesn't bounce up and down. How peculiar. See, both sides, lovely. Now, this is a better iPod. Am I happy with the result? No, I'm not. Yes, we have a Generation 5 iPod, which is much better than the one that we did have, I should say. And look, a little bit more sarcasm there. This is when we got it back the 2nd time, the original iPod, where it would move across the table because it was sticking up. That's just me being sarcastic. Sorry about that. But no, I'm not happy because I've actually spent probably 2.5 hours on the telephone to them idiots trying to get this sorted. This should have been sorted within 7 to 10 days, and it took them about 5.5 weeks. That is disgraceful. Now, up until now, my big issue has been with the repairers. That has been my big issue. Their quality control was pathetic, absolutely 100% piss poor. But now, I can't believe that Currys wanted me to pay an extra £70. I don't give a shit that it was an upgrade. Them idiots, they tried to screw me over, and then they tried to give me a second-hand one. How dare they? Personally, Currys and PC World, they can kiss my arse from now on. I will not shop there, and I will tell everybody I know exactly the same. Fuck Currys. Fuck PC World, let them rot in hell, because they don't care about their customers. They just want your money, and that's all they want. Hope you've enjoyed this little series. I haven't enjoyed doing them. I don't think I've ever been quite so infuriated doing a video before. Laters, love, Q.